Have you ever heard of the Marine Raiders? They're the Marine Corps' answer to special operations, an elite force trained for the most demanding missions in the world. You might know about Army Rangers, Green Berets, and Navy SEALs, but the Raiders, they're just as tough, just as lethal, and they've got history that goes back to World War II. Today, we are breaking down exactly who the Raiders are, how you become one, what their mission is, and why they're considered one of America's premier special operations forces. Stick around because this isn't just about Marines, it's about how the US military builds warriors for the most brutal fights on Earth. To understand the Raiders, you need to know where they came from. The original Marine Raiders were created during World War II. They were America's first elite, all-volunteer special operations unit designed to conduct amphibious light infantry raids against Japanese-held islands. Small teams hitting hard and fast, then disappearing before the enemy could react. After the war, the Raiders were disbanded, but the legend lived on. Fast forward to 2006, the US Marine Corps officially stood up MARSOC, the Marine Forces Special Operations Command. And in 2015, in honor of their World War II predecessors, they officially took back the name Marine Raiders. So when you hear Marine Raiders today, it's more than a title, it's a legacy. Who they are today. MARSOC is part of U.S. Special Operations Command, which puts them in the same family as Army Special Forces, Navy SEALs, Air Force Special Tactics, and of course, the Night Stalkers. Their job? Special reconnaissance, direct action, counterterrorism, foreign internal defense, and unconventional warfare. In plain English, they raid enemy compounds, train foreign militaries, gather intelligence, and eliminate high-value targets. What sets the Raiders apart is that they are Marines through and through. They bring that expeditionary, amphibious mindset into SOCOM. That means they can operate just as easily in a desert, a jungle, or from the sea. So how do you actually become a Marine Raider? First, you've got to be a Marine. Active duty Marines from almost any MOS can apply. From there, you go through an assessment and selection process, and trust me, this is no joke. It's designed to test your everything. Your physical fitness, your land navigation, your ability to think under pressure, and above all, your mental toughness. If you are selected, you head to the individual training course. This is a grueling, long pipeline that turns Marines into Raiders. You'll learn advanced shooting, demolitions, amphibious operations, small unit tactics, survival, language skills, and how to operate in a 14-man Marine Special Operations team known as an MSOT. And here's the truth, not everyone makes it. In fact, a lot don't. But the ones who graduate ITC are among the best trained warriors on the planet. The mission. So what do the Raiders actually do? Imagine you are deep in hostile territory. A local force is struggling against insurgents. Who do you send to train them, live with them, and fight alongside them? Raiders. Need to capture or kill a high-value target in the middle of the night? Raiders. Need reconnaissance on an enemy compound that nobody else can get to? Raiders. They're versatile. They can fight like commandos, think like diplomats, and blend into environments all over the world. That flexibility is why SOCOM relies on them so heavily. Famous missions and reputation. A lot of what MARSOC does is classified. You won't see Hollywood movies about them the same way you see about SEALs or Delta. But make no mistake, they've been on the front lines since their creation. Afghanistan, Iraq, Africa, South America. Anywhere the US needs a quiet professional with a rifle, the Raiders have been there. One thing that stands out about Raiders is their reputation among other special operation units. You ask around SOCOM and you'll hear the Raiders are professional, disciplined, and dangerous to the enemy. Why they matter. So why does MARSOC exist when we already have SEALs, Rangers, and Green Berets? Because every branch brings its own flavor to the fight. The Army brings manpower and global reach. The Navy brings maritime dominance. The Air Force brings air power. And the Marine Corps, they bring Raiders. Special operators who combine Marine Corps grit and expeditionary expertise with SOCOM level training and mission sets. They're the link between the Marine ethos and the special operations world. world. So there you have it, the Marine Raiders, America's silent professionals in the shadows of SOCOM. They've got a history that goes back to World War II, a mission that keeps them on the cutting edge of global conflicts, and a selection process that only the toughest Marines can survive. If you're thinking about joining Special Operations, MARSOC is one of the toughest but most rewarding paths out there. Let me know in the comments, would you rather take the path of a Raider, a Green Beret, a Ranger, or a Navy SEAL? And if you've served in or alongside MARSOC, drop your story below. This is Sergeant First Class Bites. I'm out.
Me so much in the air.
Me so much in the air.
I've been trying to hide 'cause I'm scared. Using witches, 'cause it doesn't mean so much in the air. Boy, can you hold me?